Windsor.
This ain't the same frequency as before. This is a higher plane. If you're listening to this, you crossed something. You've outgrown small talk, fake power, temporary status. This is God body mode, where your voice creates, your vision commands, and your vibration doesn't ask for space. It owns the atmosphere. Welcome back to the frequency of forever, where the real ones don't just elevate, they remember they've always been above it all. Chapter 1, when the flesh bows to the frequency. This is the part they never tell you about. The moment when you cried the cries, sat with the shadows, bled through the breakthrough. And now, you don't force the path, you become the path. The world taught you to hustle, to grind, to chase. But when the flesh bows to the frequency, you don't chase what's already written. You align with what's already yours. This ain't about laziness. It's about listening. It's about remembering. Your spirit knew the way long before your body ever caught up. You've done the shadow work. You faced the pain that tried to fold you. You didn't run from the dark. You sat in it until it whispered your name back in truth. That's why now, you don't move from fear. You move from frequency. This is that next level discipline where you don't react. You resonate. You don't hustle for respect. You harmonize with purpose. Your energy speaks before you do. Your presence clears rooms before you open your mouth because your spirit leads now and the flesh follows. Let them hustle. Let them burn out trying to prove. You align. You attract. You receive because you remember. You realize you don't have to go get it. You are it. And when you walk in truth, everything owed to you moves on cue. This chapter is your confirmation. You've entered the God body rhythm. Not doing more, just doing what matches the divine design. And because of that, you no longer exhaust, you exude. You no longer beg, you broadcast. Alignment is the new ambition. Flow is the new force. Say it loud. Say it in the mirror. Say it until your body remembers what your soul already knows. You're not here to chase, you're here to channel. And when the flesh finally bows to the frequency, you become unstoppable. Chapter 2, the voice of a God, the tongue of a titan. There's power, and then there's word power. When you've been anointed by experience, refined by silence, and baptized in divine remembrance, your voice is no longer just communication. It becomes creation. Not everyone is meant to speak. Some just echo, repeat what they've heard, recite what they think sounds deep. But you don't parrot power. You produce it. Your tongue is a tool, a weapon, a wand, a waveform. Every syllable you release either builds or burns. There's no neutral anymore. That's why the world tried to silence you. Why they mocked your confidence. Why they tried to convince you to tone it down. Because when a chosen one learns to speak in frequency, the illusion crumbles. You stepped into a space where your voice no longer belongs to your ego. It belongs to the mission. You don't talk to impress, you talk to imprint. And that's why your words land different. They don't just hit ears, they hit bloodlines. They don't just motivate, they recalibrate. You don't just have a way with words, your words have a way with the universe. That's why now, before you speak, you breathe. Before you post, you pray. Before you respond, you remember the vibration you're carrying. This is high-level spiritual leadership. And you got the tongue of a titan and the throat chakra of a chosen one.
Windsor.